Put your name in honey water on Sunday, November 24th. Become the billionaire of your family. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Amen. My beautiful people, imagine this for a second. Your financial struggles, your debts, and your sleepless nights all gone forever. What if I told you that there is one simple act that you can do on Sunday, November 23rd, that could open the doors to God's blessings in your life? Here is the thing, you have to do it right, okay? And to do it right, you need to watch this video from the start to the end. So if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, you're feeling like your lives are, like blessings are passing you by, money are slipping through your fingers, please stay with me right now. I'm about to show you how something as simple as honey, okay, honey, okay, can align your faith with God's promises for prosperity. This is not magic. It is not voodoo. This is faith in action, rooted in God's words. Don't skip it because you don't want to miss the powerful prayer at the end that can change your life forever. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. If you're here watching at this time, just put your name down in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know your name. Let me know where you're watching from, and God Almighty will bless you. And I want you to participate in this. Let's do this together. It's simple. You can do it right away. You can do it on the 23rd, anytime from now, and it works like fire. Okay, and God bless you as you do that in the mighty name of Jesus. Are you here with me right now? If you're here, just put your name down in the comment section. Let me know, and God bless you as you do that. Okay, now, honey, as you see it, all right, it's not just something sweet, all right, it's very sweet. We all know that. Yes, it is mentioned in the Bible as as a symbol of abundance, as a symbol of God's provision for your life. Remember how God promised the Israelites a land flowing with milk and honey, right? That is in Exodus chapter 3, verse 8. Honey, as you see it, actually represents favor, prosperity, and sweetness in life. Now, imagine putting your name in water, okay? Imagine putting your name in water and asking God Almighty to make your life sweet again. Okay, doesn't that sound powerful? Stay with me because I will walk you through exactly how to do it act of faith, how to do this act of faith, and how to make it work like fire for you in the mighty name of Jesus. Are you ready right now? Now, this act of faith, this is how you're going to do this. You will need simple items like a clean glass of water like this. Okay, a clean glass of water. If you don't have a glass, use any container that you have. You can use a bowl, okay, a bowl of clean water. When I'm talking about clean water, I'm talking about natural water that has not been contaminated. Clean, as long as it's clean, use any water, that's fine. So you need some honey. You only need about a half teaspoon of this honey, okay, and you need a plain white paper, okay. So a plain white paper and a pen, something to write. That's all you need for this. Once you have all these items, you're ready to do this. Do you have these items? If you have them, let me know in the comment section. They are simple. There's something possibly you have in your house at this time. If you don't have them, you can always get them right away. Now, you're going to start by writing your name, your full name, okay? Your full name. You're going to write it on that piece of paper like that. Okay, your first name, your last name. Like my own name is Precious Angel. I'll just go right ahead and write Precious Angel on this paper. Not your nickname, not your initials, your full name. Okay, because the name of God knows you by. Okay, the name of God knows you by. That's the name you're going to write. So now you're going to add about half teaspoon of honey. Just add it to this water like this. Just half teaspoon. Just put some in there like that. Okay, about half teaspoon, okay, to sweeten this water up. So after adding it, you are going to do that. While you are adding your honey, you're going to pray this scripture aloud. Okay, pray it. You can write this down, right? It's very important so that you don't forget it. So you're going to pray this scripture. It's a scripture in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 12. Just pray it out. Okay, you will say, the Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain on your land in season, and blessed all the works of your hand in the mighty name of Jesus. Say, read that scripture and use it as a font of prayer over this water. Now, you're not going to take your paper, the paper that you got your name on. Okay, if you want, you can write things that you want at this time, everything that you need. You can use bigger paper. I'm just using it as a demonstration, right? When you do this, you can use bigger paper so that you write your name. You can write the name of your family members. You can write the name of your loved ones, anybody, and write the prayer request on them, whatever it is that you want. After that, just fold this paper like this. We'll fold the paper and just dip it inside the honey water like that. Just dip it inside. Keep it on there. Eventually, the paper is going to float down. Okay, as you dip it into the water, just say this prayer. You say, Lord, make my life as sweet as this honey. Bless me abundantly and remove every bitterness from my life, from the lives of my family members, in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Say that prayer with every faith, with every belief within you. After that, you are going to leave this bowl at a quiet spot in your home. A quiet spot where you will not be disturbed until next morning. Where it will not be disturbed till the next morning. So why it is there? Okay, when I say a quiet spot, you know your quiet spot in your home. It could be under your bed, it could be in your wardrobe, it could be on your window, anywhere. So please put it there. And make sure while it is there, you're going to meditate on Psalm 23, verse 1, which says, the Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing, in the mighty name of Jesus. Sounds simple, right? But wait, there's more to this than just placing the bowl. It's not just about placing the bowl somewhere. I see more today. Now, let me let you understand the spiritual meaning and why this works. You have to understand that it's very important. So, why do we have to use honey? Why honey? Why water? Why your name that you put in there? These items are not just random items. Okay, honey is symbolic of God's favor. Why water, as you see it, represents cleansing and renewal. So when you combine them and involve your name, you are essentially asking God to cleanse your life of struggles and fill it with sweetness and blessings in the mighty name of Jesus. And here is the catch. This act, as you see it, means nothing if your heart is not right. Your heart has to be right with God. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 3 says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Are you committing your plans to God? Okay, are you aligning your heart with His will? Okay, just write in the comment section. Say, I am committing all my plans into God's hands right now. Write it down in the comment section and affirm it and declare it. Also, write it in the comment section. Say, I'm aligning all my heart to God's will in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Affirm it, declare it, and also write it down in the comment section. And God bless you as you do that. This is not about testing God. Okay, it is about demonstrating your faith and trust in Him. And that is what makes this so powerful. Now, what happens next? You are asking. So, what is going to happen next after doing that? Keep it there where I ask you to keep it. And now, here is where it gets very interesting. Testimonies from people who have done this. It's very important. One woman actually shared that after she placed her name in honey water and prayed, she received an unexpected job offer the next day. Another man said he found peace in his home after years of financial chaos in his life. Okay, could this be your own story too? Okay, you won't know until you step out of faith, until you step out in faith. Are you ready to step out in faith? Write it down in the comment section. Say, I am ready to step out in faith. And God Almighty is already answering my prayers in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. But there is one more crucial thing that you need to do before you remove the bowl the next morning, because you're going to remove this bowl the next morning. I will teach you what this is in just a moment. Just stick with me. All right. So before you remove the bowl, you need to speak live over your situation. Okay, speak live into your situation. You will say this prayer loud, very loud. Okay, you say, Heavenly Father, I trust in your promises. As I remove this paper, because you're going to remove this paper the next morning. Okay, now Some people may say, okay, what if I want to leave this on for, for as long as I want? Feel free to do that. Okay. But I'm just saying, if you want to, you can keep it for 24 hours. Then after 24 hours, you can remove this. But if you want to keep it longer, you are welcome to do that. You can keep it for like 7 days, you can keep it for 3 days, whichever one you want. So it doesn't really matter how long you're keeping it. So whenever you're ready to remove this, so just remove the paper. Remove the paper, and as you remove the paper, you say, as I remove this paper, I declare that my life will overflow with blessings, will overflow with opportunities, abundance. I'll become the first billionaire of my family in the mighty name of Jesus. I'll be rich and wealthy in the mighty name of Jesus, because the wealth is in your hands. The wealth and prosperity and abundance is in your hand. And I claim all of this for myself in the mighty name of Jesus. No more bitterness, no more lack in my life. Thank you, Lord, for making me the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. 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 After that powerful prayer, you are now going to remove that paper. Just remove this paper from the water. Okay, remove that paper from the water, and you are going to pour this water outside your house. Okay, remove the paper and pour the water outside your house. It can be in your yard, it can be in your front yard or your backyard. This is symbolizing that you are leaving behind struggles. You're leaving all the struggles behind you. Okay, you are stopping all the debt problems that you're having, and you are stepping into God's abundance in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. My beautiful people, don't underestimate this act. Don't. Okay? Remember, the key is not the honey that we used. Okay? It's not the honey. It is your belief in God's power to transform your life. If you're ready for this breakthrough, hit that like button right now and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. So after you remove this paper, you can definitely just bury this paper if you have a means to, or you can just simply tear this paper up and just throw it in your yard. Okay, because of the name you have to dispose it safely. Don't throw it in the garbage, don't throw it in the dustbin, don't flush it down the toilet. Just simply rip this paper into smaller chunks, smaller pieces, and dump it in your yard, on your front yard. And we expect what God Almighty will do in your life in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. And when God shows up for you, please come back and share your testimony in the comments. You could say, your story could actually inspire someone else to trust in God's promises. Do you trust in God's promises? Say yes in the comment. Just write in the comment that I trust in God's promises. I trust that God Almighty will provide all that I ask for, everything that I want in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Let's declare this together. Let's do it together. It's very important. This is my season of financial overflow. This month is my season of abundance, favor, and prosperity. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And I will see you in my next video. God bless you. I love you all. And I know you love me too. In the mighty name of Jesus. And I'm praying for you all today. For as many of you that are doing this powerful spiritual exercise today, God in His infinite mercy will use the occasion and the power in this powerful spiritual exercise to change every area of your life around in the mighty name of Jesus. We will use the opportunity, this power in this powerful spiritual exercise to change your entire life, your financial life, your relationship, your marriage, your business, your job, in the mighty name of Jesus. No more promise and fail. No more lack of progress in your life. No more debt problem. No more financial problems in the mighty name of Jesus. After doing this, you'll be so thankful and be so blessed for watching this video in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. For as many of you that are in one financial problem or the other, you're always moving from poverty to lack. It's like from fry pan to fire every single time. As you do this, God Almighty will change your story. He will move you from grace to grace. You will never lack for money anymore. You will never beg for money more anymore in the mighty name of Jesus. You'll be chief commander of money. You'll be sending money on errands in the mighty name of Jesus. And you will use the money that God Almighty bless you with to honor Him in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. 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 For as many of you that are doing this powerful spiritual exercise, I pray that God Almighty will give you multiple testimonies in every area of your life, whether in your business life, in your job life, in your health, in every situation that concerns you, your family. God Almighty will bring powerful testimonies to happen in your life in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. 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 If this video makes sense to you, you want to make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Like this video right now and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you happen to be new and if you love what we do over here. And God Almighty will bless you regularly to do that in the mighty name of Jesus. Make sure you do this right away and make sure you share this video. It's very important, okay? Because I want this video, this powerful spiritual exercise to reach millions of people. So you can come back to this video, watch it as many times as possible so that you know exactly the kind of prayer that I made in here and these scriptures that I read in this. Is very important. You don't want to miss that. And God bless you as you do that. If you're just joining, I welcome you to this beautiful live video. Remember, go back to the start of the video, watch it from the start to the end, and don't skip any part of this. Don't skip the advert, and God bless you. Watch it because you need all the instructions. So God bless you as you do that. Declare this right now. Say, today is my day. As I do this, God Almighty will use this to change my entire life around in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Write it down in the comment section, declare it, and God bless you as you do that in the mighty name of God. What do you think about this video? Does it make any sense to you? Are you grateful for this video? Do you love this? Is it helpful? If it is, write in the comment section. Say, it's great. I'm grateful for this. I love this, and I'm doing this right away in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. God bless you all. I love you, and I know you love me too. Watch this video next, and I will also link down a video in the comments. Make sure you watch that one too. It will bless you real good. I'm coming back with another life-changing videos that will bless you real good. Don't go anywhere. Don't turn the dial. Stay with me here. I'll be back in 20 minutes, and it will bless you real good. All right. I'll see you soon. If you have any prayer requests, put a prayer request down in the comment section, and I'm going to pray for you. And I know God Almighty will answer your prayers. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Anita Hanning. God bless you for joining. Happy PL. God bless you. Flora, Lisa. God bless you. Annette Campbell. God bless you for joining. Livani. God bless you for joining. Yvonne Hamis. God bless you. Hawa. God bless you. Remta. God bless you. And for you all that joined this, God bless you all. If you have any prayer requests, keep putting it down. I'll pray for you soon. I'll see you soon. God bless you. Bye bye.